everyone, this is Shannon from theirishscrapper.com, and today we have a sympathy card for you guys, and this is just like another fun fold idea, and I thought I would showcase our Magnolia paper, which maybe you've seen or maybe you haven't, that you can really change up the look of it by using your Stampin' Blend. So we're going to recreate this card and show you how quick and easy it is to do this fun flap card. Alright, so for our card base, I have a piece of basic black here. This is 4 1/4 by 11. We are going to do some trimming on this. I have a piece of Rococo rose. This is 3 1/4 by 8 1/2. I have a piece of Whisper white. That is 4 by 5 1/4. And then I have a piece of our Magnolia Designer Series paper. This is, oh gosh, 3 by 4. Let me double check myself. Yes, 3 by 4. Okay, and then we are going to use our 2-inch circle punch. We're going to use our Scripty embossing folder. And then for our sentiment, I was doing a sympathy card, so I'm using our Flourishing Phrases stamp set. This is in our annual catalog. It's been around for a while. It's one of my go-to sets for sympathy cards. So we're using the Comfort and Healing, and then this stamp for the inside as well. Alright, so let's grab our trimmer, and let's do a little bit of scoring and trimming here. So on the Whisper white, we're going to score at 5 1/2, which is our center, and then we are going to cut off 3 inches. Okay, so that is going to give us our one flap. And then this piece that we have, we're going to cut down to 2 1/4. And we are going to emboss this piece with that embossing folder that I mentioned. And then with the Rococo rose, we're going to score this at 4 1/4 as well. Or you could just fold it in half, whatever is easiest for you. Okay, so let me grab my bone folder here. Where did I put it? Here we go. I just want to give this a nice burnish. Okay, now this piece of Whisper white is going to go on the inside of our layer. So let's straighten myself out here. Need to change my blade on my trimmer. I can kind of see some what I call hairy pieces. Okay, so let's fold our Rococo rose, and let's give that a nice burnish as well. That is going to go here. So that is what's going to create our little flap. Let me cut myself, I think I forgot, I needed another piece of Whisper white that is 4 by 3, so let me cut that. So this piece of Whisper white is going to go in here so that we have a place to put our inside sentiment. Okay, so on the back now, I'm going to add all of my adhesive, and then we are basically going to center that here on the inside of our card. Okay, so that is going to create our flap. So let me grab my die cutting machine. Let's do our embossing. Okay, so I have our Scripty embossing folder, and I want my words to be going this way since our piece is vertical. So I'm going to stick that in here with my 3D plate. Let's run that through. I know with the black it's kind of hard to see, but it just adds enough kind of texture element to the card. So let's get our adhesive. Where did I put it? I just had it. There we go. Let's add some adhesive here. I want to make sure it doesn't pop up since it's embossed. I want to make sure my words are going the correct way. And then I'm going to do this flush to this left-hand side here of our fold. Okay, just like that. So now we have our Magnolia piece, and I am going to take my Rococo Rose Stampin' Blends. This is the light one. And I am just going to color this. And you can just instantly see how easily it transforms the look of this paper. So you could do this with any color. I've been seeing a lot with Real Red, so it gives you that Christmassy look and feel. I've seen it in purple in the Highland Heather. It's gorgeous in that color as well. So you could do any color that you have your Stampin' Blend in, and it'll be perfect. And that's what you just choose to use as your inside layer of cardstock. Whatever color Stampin' Blend you use here, you can just choose to use that for your card too. So I'm doing a quick job here. I'm kind of avoiding that center, which already has a little bit of the yellow. Come back with that dark Rococo Rose, and we're just going to put a little bit, we're going to follow the lines here, and drastically different look from the original. So let's go ahead now and add our adhesive here. This is what we are going to add to our flap. Alright, and then now let's work on our sentiments. So, well, here's where I had my white. I put it behind me. That's why I didn't see it. Alright, so I'm going to take my Memento Tuxedo Black. We are going to stamp Comfort and Healing. And then I'm going to take my 2-inch circle punch, and I'm going to kind of leave that to the top since we're going to add a bow. And then I'm going to ink up the inside sentiment here. And we're just going to give that a nice little press. Put that on the inside. Let's grab some dimensionals. And I'm going to put 4 on here. And then I wanted to do a bow, and I was kind of looking at all the ribbons that I have, and I have quite a few. But the ones that kind of coordinated with this card are a little bit bulky. So if you, you know, don't like the bulkiness of the ribbon, we're going to use the black satin ribbon. I would say, you know, you could either put your sentiment more in the center, use a smaller circle, because I know it is a little bit, it's a little bit bulkier for my own taste too. But I wanted to show you what it looked like, and then you can choose for yourself how you'd like to do your own. Okay, so let's trim that down. I want to get that nice and tight. It's a little bit bigger than my original one, I think, but that's okay. Alright, and then I'm going to take some glue dots, so I'm going to put a couple on the knots here. Just to hold that in place. So I've got 3 on there, and we are just going to add that right there to the center. And that completes our card. Isn't that nice? I think it's lovely, and I think I will do some in red just to give me that kind of Christmassy feel. I'm trying to get into the Christmas zone. I know a lot of people have already been doing Christmas cards. I have done quite a bit with our Snowman Suite, which is one of my favorites, but it takes me a little while to get into the more traditional Christmas crafting. So I do hope you guys enjoyed this fun fold. I really love it. And you can find a full supply list in the description of this video, and I look forward to being back with you real soon. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.